Alright guys, welcome back to Mark B Television. I'm here with Medy. Thanks for joining me, Medy. Let's fire into these 20 questions. First one, Medy, what do you do when you see someone staring at you? Do you A, do nothing, B, step back, C, ask what the problem is?
It depends on the day, actually.
Depends on how you're feeling.
Yeah. Sometimes I just keep walking, or I just look straight back at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever had it where, when you do look back, they're still looking? It's a bit strange, isn't it, when they just like carry on looking?
Not really, no. Unless maybe they know me, then yeah.
Maybe they do.
Yeah.
And then when I speak to people about this question, it's like sometimes when you're staring at someone, you're not actually thinking about them. You're actually thinking about something else. It's just that they're there.
Yeah.
You know, that happens, doesn't it? Have you ever seen a ghost or had any sort of spooky encounters?
Not that I remember, no.
No. Would you ever want to see a ghost?
No.
Just so that you knew like they were real?
No.
You never want to see a ghost?
I already know they're real, but I don't need to see them.
You know they're real?
Yeah. I don't need to see them to know that.
Alright. So how do you know, Medy?
It's just not supernatural. I mean, the supernatural is all real, so.
It's all real? Alright. Does it bother you when people put their phone on a loudspeaker and you can hear both sides of the conversation?
No.
No?
No.
And when I ask this question to women, they say if it's a girl, they'd like to hear what they're saying.
Right.
And maybe give the girl advice. But I'm not a big fan of it. How do you feel? Does it bother you though?
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, as long as the conversation is appropriate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, good for you if it doesn't bother you, but what about if you're like public transport on a train late at night and someone's telling you all about the social life? Do you not just feel like saying, "Oi, will you be quiet"?
No, because I'm a nosy person. I just like to listen to people.
Oh, you like to listen as well?
Yeah.
All right. When you're walking down the stairs, Medy, and someone walks up on the same side as you, do you move or do you wait for them to move and do you hold your ground?
Oh no, I stay where I'm sitting because I was here first.
Yes, that's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying.
I just don't get the point of why somebody should be in my space when I was here first.
Yeah, well said. You were on the stairs first. They just started and they think you should move. That's not right.
Exactly.
I'm glad we got that sorted out. Maybe the first record you ever bought or downloaded. Do you remember?
Yeah, it was a Janet Jackson CD.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Was it the one where she was topless on the front cover?
Not that one. I mean, she was topless anyway, but it was a different one.
Was it?
Because I wasn't born with the first one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She had the curly hair with the first one.
Yeah.
And how was it? Was you happy with your purchase?
Yeah, because my dad bought it for me because I asked him to. So I was like, yes, I finally got my first purchased CD.
Did you, as a kid, did your dad have one of those big LP players with a big vinyl record and all that?
Well, I was born in the 90s, so yeah. So we had everything was like, all the stuff, the laptop, the Google, all that stuff was still very new, so.
Yeah.
And this is the VHS times.
VHS times,
yeah.
I grew up in those times as well. And when it comes to you listening to music now, do you still do the whole vinyl CD thing, or is it strictly digital now with you? You have it all on your phone?
Yeah, everything's on my phone anyway. But I wouldn't mind playing the CD every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to go back to how it used to be.
Yeah.
I was speaking about this with someone. We used to like going to HMV. You ever do that? I just look through the records.
Yeah, just look
Spend an afternoon there.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna buy it, but I'm just nice to just look through it.
Yeah. And I always like to see what other people are buying. And I hate it when I was in the queue to buy my stuff and I looked at someone else and I thought, oh, I should have got that.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't be bothered going back.
No, I was just broke.
Yeah. Well, no one's got any money now. Have you ever been stuck in the lift, Medy? Has it ever happened to you?
No. Actually.
Never happened. It's happened to me and it's not pleasant. And everyone that I've spoken to that has said yes, said it wasn't pleasant at all. And it's not. Favourite movie, Medy?
I don't have one.
You don't have a favourite movie?
No, there's too many to choose from.
Is it not something you do with your spare time, just, kicking back with a movie?
No, I do, but there's too many movies to choose from. Like, there's more than 5 movies I've watched over 10 times.
Is there?
Yeah. I couldn't choose.
Are you prepared to say one of your favourites? Or do you want to keep it personal to you, Medy?
I mean, I like
Goonies was a good
Sister Act.
Sister Act
2.
Yeah. Sister Act 2?
Yeah.
Wow. Better than 1?
Yeah. Sister Act 2 is more my vibe.
More your vibe. Do you believe in positive and negative energy?
Yes.
Please share, Medy. Why are you a believer in that?
Because the energy that we all made out of energy anyway. So if you bring out positive energy to the world, positive things happen to you. But if you bring out the negative, nothing but bad things happen to you.
Yeah.
So it's just karma.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Do you believe in karma?
Yeah.
I do hope. Yeah. I'd like to think karma was real.
What you give out is what you get back.
Yeah.
It's like what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
That's a better saying.
Yeah. What's Deja Vu then? Have you figured out what that is?
Deja Vu just means it's just French for already seen.
Already seen.
So it's like, which I've had the other day. It's
Yeah.
like major deja vu. I was just watching TV. I was like, I've seen this, but it was like a completely new show.
I was gonna
I was
say.
like, I've seen this.
I was gonna say, sure, it wasn't one of the movies that you've seen before.
No. It's crazy. I'm still trying to figure it out actually.
How long did that Deja Vu last for? That?
It was only like 10 seconds.
Yeah, mine are short.
Yeah.
Mine are short. But I always try and break them, Medy. I always try and like spin around or wave my arms, so it's not the same as what
Right.
the Deja Vu was.
But I'm the type of person who's trying now to sort of, what's the word? Control them. Not control them, but like once I realize I'm in a deja vu, I need to sort of figure out what happens next. So it's like almost like you've seen the future already.
Yeah.
It's like, but I've still not got the hang of it.
No, it's a strange thing. And, you know, everyone that I've asked doesn't really know. Some people say we've already lived again and we're watching ourselves back now.
Could be, or when I was younger, I used to say the Men in Black are real.
The Men in Black?
Yeah. You know when they do that thing and then make you forget, and then did it really happen? Yes, it did.
All right. Do you get excited when it snows, Medy?
No.
Doesn't do anything for you.
I hate it.
You hate the snow.
Yeah.
What's your favourite weather?
The sun.
Well, that makes sense. Let's move on. Are you a bath or a shower person?
A shower.
You're a shower person.
Yeah.
I get women that say they have a bath and then have a shower straight afterwards because they don't like the idea of lying in their own
bathing in your own filth.
Yeah. I mean, do you understand what they're saying there? Or?
I mean, it's kind of like going to the pool. I mean, the pool is worse because you're bathing in other people's filth as well as yours.
Yeah. Some people piss in the swimming pool.
That too.
That's no good.
They piss, they spit, they do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they're spitting, yeah.
So, yeah. If you put it in that perspective, then obviously you don't want to go back there.
Yeah. Do you sing in the shower, Medy?
Yes.
Can you say what sort of songs you sing in the shower?
I mean, I play music anyway.
Yeah.
Because music sort of relaxes you, you know, when you have
play
a nice
music while you're in the shower.
Yeah. And then I just sing along to it.
Yeah.
You know, it could be anything. I mean, most of the time it's mostly just funky tunes or something.
Funky tunes.
Yeah.
You ever go back and listen to that old school R&B from the early 2000s, like Ja Rule and Ashanti? Remember all that?
Yeah.
Always on Time.
Of course.
Mesmerize.
Uh-huh.
I like the old school stuff.
I mean, it's better than what we have today.
It's way better.
Yeah,
But then,
today's a bit dry.
It's very dry. But then the older people would say that Ja Rule and Ashanti is rubbish and that their music was better. Yeah, who's right and who's wrong here, Medy? Will you clear it up for us, please?
I mean, I listen to everything from every era.
Yeah.
And honestly, you know, I like today's music. However, it's just there's a certain artists I feel it's not artists. I think there's just no variety today.
Yeah.
That's the issue. No variety.
Have you noticed that with today's music, when one person starts singing a certain way, people try and copy it? It's like those lyric videos. Someone did a lyric video, and now everyone's doing lyric videos.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Everyone just hops on a trend. Be yourself.
But people don't know how to do that when there's Instagram and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Who's cooler?
Well said. And speaking of that, it bothers me. Does it bother you when people constantly trying to pretend their life's perfect online? Is that something that bothers you?
Yes. Because not everybody's life is perfect every day.
Exactly. Every day's like living my best life, just a slice of toast. It's like, well, how's that living your best life? Just calm down, will you?
Well, I have a friend who used to do videos where he cries and be angry and stuff on Instagram, and people would ask him why, and he would ask the same question. Why is that a problem? I'm having a bad day and I'm letting everybody know.
Yeah. You know, don't get me wrong, Medy, I want people to be happy. I really do. But at the same time, there's certain people that say like living my best life on Instagram like every 2 days. It's like, you know,
I mean,
what have you done? You've been shopping. Is that living your best life?
yeah.
So we just leave it there. I think we're on the same page.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do when you wake up?
I don't know. I mean,
I drink water a lot.
not me. The first thing I do is probably stretch.
Oh, I get stretch a lot, yeah. Then I get going back to what we were saying, I get a lot of pick up my phone. That's the first thing a lot of people do.
Exactly.
Are you a phone person straight away? Don't lie to me, Medy.
I'll plead the fifth on this one.
What does that mean you don't want to say?
No.
Right. Well, stretch is a good answer.
Yeah.
How do you feel about those people that pat you down at airports? Personally, I feel like they're getting a bit close, Medy, to things.
I mean, unless if I like them, then fine. But if I don't like them, it's like you invading my privacy now. But the good thing, they don't touch like your genitals or anything.
Wow.
They just pat you on the side, usually on your legs.
Have you not had the ones that get you just above the penis? Have you not had one of those?
No, that's never happened
Okay.
so far.
Well, that's maybe for the best.
Yeah.
What do you do when people blow vape smoke in your face? Does that annoy you?
I think it's really disrespectful.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Someone did it to me once at 7 o'clock in the morning when I was waiting to cross the street, and it was one of those, you know, you get the little ones, but you get those big clouds that seem to go on forever.
Yeah.
And it bothered me.
I think
It bothered me.
my only issue, it wasn't in my face or anything, but there was a guy in a coach right in front of me, and we're on our way to London, and he was smoking. You're not supposed to smoke anyway.
No.
But the guy was just smoking vape, like the whole time. And I'm not a tittle-tattle or anything, but I was just like, I'm just waiting for somebody to catch on and say something. And if it gets too much, then I will say something. But eventually, he left his seat to go into the toilet, and he got caught there because the smoke alarm, you know, basically let the driver know.
Oh, the smoke alarm let the driver know.
There.
All right. So it all worked out in the end.
Basically, yeah.
What smell was it?
It was fine. I mean, it was like,
Strawberry.
I think it was like raspberry or something, or like blueberry. I can't remember. But it's just the fact that you just smoke it.
It's ignorant, yeah. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did it bother you?
It only bothered me because I was really close to it. I was like right behind him.
Yeah. So if you had to say like a 7, a 7.
Yeah.
All right. Are you a big Greggs person?
What, Greggs?
Yeah.
Greggs bangs. Of course.
So what's your Greggs order? Please share it.
My donuts. Of course.
Have you noticed the donuts now have got actually cream inside them as well? So they didn't used to do that. They used to be just like on the outside, but now you bite into it, there's cream on the inside as well as on top.
The one I remember had custard creams inside for a while.
Yeah, well, it didn't used to be like that, Medy.
Really?
Years ago, yeah. It used to just be on top, but now the cream's inside. So what flavour donut person are you? Chocolate or strawberry?
Oh no, I just take the glazed donuts.
Oh,
they're the best ones because they're easy to chew. It's not hard, and it's sweet.
All right. And what about, are you a pasty person? Are you a sausage roll person? You ever
The only one I take is vegan sausage roll.
Oh yeah. And I've got different reports on this. Some people say they're a bit undercooked. Can you give your opinion on that?
I've not had an issue with it.
Not had an issue. And what beverage would you get on a day like today, where it's like, you know, not too hot, not too cold?
Or is it?
What are we looking at?
Oh, Ribena.
Ribena strawberry. It's a fantastic drink.
Yeah.
There you are. Giving it a go there. Medy, do you think dreams mean anything?
Yes.
Please share.
Depends. I mean, if it depends. Sometimes it could mean something that you worry about, someone that you're thinking of, or something that might happen to you in the future.
Yeah.
Or like a past life as well.
Yeah. I'm getting people saying it's our subconscious trying to tell us something. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Have you ever Googled your dreams? You ever get up and when you remember your dream, you Google it to find out what it means?
Yeah.
You've done that?
And I've had like a lot of dreams about like constant dreams about airplanes falling.
Really?
And I mean, for one, I don't like to fly. But I looked it up on Google and it says that airplanes falling means usually that there's an issue. I googled airplanes falling down from the sky, it usually means either you're stressed about something or actually worried. About something.
And was that correct? Was you worried about something at the time?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm getting a variety of answers on that, Medy. Was you sad when you finished school? How were you feeling on that last day?
No, because it's school. Yes, because I was leaving my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you feel like you were going to carry on seeing them every day, and it doesn't work like that, Medy.
No, I knew I was going to leave because I used to go school down south, and then I moved straight to the north after that.
Did you?
Yeah. So, because I used to go school in Luton, and then I moved to Manchester the year after. So I was like, I'm never going to see them again because Manchester's way up north. Yeah. 4 or 5 hours away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you prefer it up here? What's your feelings? Life moves fast down there, mate.
I prefer, I like it that way because I'm a fast person, but I like Manchester because everything's at arm's reach and everyone's nicer.
I think so, yeah.
Everybody's nicer here.
For the most part. Good answer. Are you one of those people that says the word literally all the time?
Only when I'm trying to explain something. When I'm trying to make a point.
Yeah. People use that word to pad out what they're saying and make it sound like more important or something. I'm sick of that word, Medy.
I mean,
just get rid of that word, please.
I mean, I only use it to let people know how real something is.
Do you take your phone with you when you go to the toilet?
Yes.
I had someone say that they were watching a movie on the phone and didn't want to pause it, so they just went into the bathroom with it.
Yeah.
And on the toilet with it.
Yeah. Well, I go on social media with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just check out while I'm just having a poop or something. Just go like this.
And there you go.
Because you don't want to sit down and just wait. I mean, you want to be still entertained.
You want to be entertained.
Yeah.
All right, Medy. Do you tip the food delivery driver? Do you order a lot of food? Do you ever have it where they give you the food and just sort of stand there waiting for a tip?
I don't order a lot of food, but when I do, I don't really tip.
No. They do in America. They're big over there in tipping.
I know. Like, it's weird.
We live in the same world. Why are things so much different?
I don't. I mean, first of all, the way people think here and there is different already. That's the one thing I've noticed. So.
Yeah. Well, and why don't the people just pay them more so we don't have to worry about tipping? Why should we feel guilty? Just pay them more.
Yeah.
Medy, when it comes to text games, you meet someone you like, do you play we're talking about like how things used to be and how they are now. People play these text games where they're like, trying to play it cool or whatever. I had a girl tell me that she really liked it, a guy, and she was trying to play it cool, and when he did text her back, she did that thing where she did it halfway so it'd stay unread. I mean, why are we playing these games? Why aren't we just being real? What are we doing? Do you play these games?
No.
Well, that's not good to hear.
I mean, because when I meet people, I meet them in person anyway.
Yeah.
So, and that's the best way to do it because you get their vibe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Immediately.
Yeah.
See if it's right or not. Yeah. I don't even do like hookups sites either.
No.
It's not real, and it's more work.
But say you did get someone's number on a night out and you were interested in them.
Mm-hmm.
Would you play these games of like not texting them back too soon, or would you wouldn't text them 2 times in a row? Apparently that's a red flag, you can't do that.
No, I just tell them straight away that night. I'll be like, it's been nice to meet you.
Alright. And let's do it again soon?
Yeah.
And just leave it at that.
And just leave it at that, yeah, and if they're interested, just come back. I'm here for you.
Brilliant. What a great answer, Medy. And that brings us to our last question. What star sign are you?
I'm Gemini.
I'm Sagittarius.
Ooh.
What does that mean? Anything for...
I mean, it doesn't mean anything bad, but I think
people believe that that they link up. You'll get on with someone if you're a certain star sign.
Right. Yeah. Well, Sagittarius is usually somebody who's like in control of things.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Who's very sure of themselves.
Yeah.
And their endeavors.
Is
that accurate?
Cool. That sounds cool to me. Yeah. What does Gemini mean?
Gemini is just duality because it's a twin sign, so it means
twin sign.
Yeah, so it's a duality thing. It could mean either you're two-faced in the sense of like you have 2 personalities.
Oh, really?
Or Geminis are usually very open-minded because of that. Like just about life, about people, everything. They fit in with everyone.
Yeah.
A woman recently actually told me that she described the Gemini as being chameleons.
As being what?
Chameleons.
They can
shift in every group. Like it could be Christian people, Muslim people, gay people. Could be emos. Could be. I mean, just different type of people, different walks of life. We can actually shift with these people very well because we learn how to get along with everybody.
Yeah. So when you say it's a split star sign, it goes off into two ways. Is it as simple as saying like good and evil, or is that too not a good description?
No, I think it's more complex than that.
More complex.
Yeah. So I mean, everybody has a side to them, but I think your star sign just shows the strongest. What's your strongest personalities?
Yeah.
From that star sign that come out. That's basically what it is.
You know, fortune tellers. You think they're preying on vulnerable people by just telling them things they want to hear, or is there any truth in that? You know, people that sit there with a crystal ball.
No, I think fortune tellers they tell exactly how it is. I mean, even if you don't want to hear it, listen to somebody say you're gonna die. No one wants to hear that. No. But if it's what it says, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't think so. I think they do tell the truth.
So you seem like you're interested in star signs, things like that.
I am. I mean, I'm interested in a lot of things. I like to learn.
Yeah.
Things. I don't dwell too much into it because that's like supernatural stuff. I don't really play with that.
No.
Yeah.
Are you a spiritual person, would you say?
I am.
I get a lot of that as well.
Yeah.
What's the definition of a spiritual person?
Spiritual person means that I mean, for one, you believe that there is a higher entity over yours, and you know that you're bigger than what you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just going back to star signs, you know, you still get them today in the magazines, in the shops. You get the little things that tell you, like a little paragraph of what is going to happen or something related to your star sign. I mean, would you ever read one of those and think that it's going to directly affect you, or do you believe those things?
Not always, because even though you're part of a star sign, I think what applies to you more is just your actual birthday. Yeah. As in like the date you were born.
Yeah.
So let's say if you're born like the 12th of January 2001, you have to watch on that date specifically.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
What happens to you, because it makes it more accurate for you.
Yeah. And I know I said it was the last question, but I just want to ask you another one. Apparently, there's more and more people that are choosing to stay single these days, and apparently it's on the rise and more people doing it. Do you have an opinion on that?
I'm one of those people.
You're happy to be on your own forever?
No. It's nice to be with someone.
Yeah.
I like the idea of being in a couple. I like the idea of being in a relationship and stuff like that. However, because I think the reason why, I mean, from my experience, the reason why people choose to be single is because a lot of people are not to be trusted.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to trust someone, and usually that's what, relationships are based on.
Yep.
And I mean, people just choose to stay alone because they just choose to trust themselves and just keep their walls high and then guards up and everything, until somebody comes along that might be like the one to, really understand you. And so far, I mean, I've met a few people, but then they still have parts of them where it's like, I can't live with you.
Yeah. Do you think soulmates are real?
Yes. I have to think about that for a minute.
That's fine.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And there's people people out there designed and put on this planet for you to meet. That's what a soulmate is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a soulmate. I mean, you can have a lot of soulmates. You could have over here right now. There's loads of people. Yeah. Maybe 10 of these people are your soulmates.
Yeah.
I think it's just somebody who really understands you and you understand them. That's what soulmate is to me.
Yeah. But is fate real? Do you think there's someone out there that is gonna come into your life and be like the other half? They say the other half, don't they? But you know what I mean.
Yeah. I think it is, because I've had an instant where I've met people like with the same name.
Oh really?
and it's like, and I've connected the same way. Do you know what I mean? So I think sometimes, you know, it can come across as like, oh, what? So maybe I'm meant to be with someone with that name.
Yeah. This is why I like doing this, Medy, because you know, questions like that. I mean, we don't know sitting here yes or no to some of these questions that I'm asking. It's just about like what you believe in, what you've seen, what you've experienced, things like that.
Yeah.
But that was a really enjoyable conversation, Medy.
It was.
Thanks for joining me.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you. Leave a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe, all the usual stuff. My thanks to Medy once again. See you next time.